Of course, horror movies scare the living shit out of us sometimes. That's literally what they're here for. As frightening as they are, their plots and cinematic work always remain superior. And no matter how creepy their on-screen characters seem, these top 10 actors look completely different in real life. Hence today's Where Are They Now countdown of horror stars you wouldn't recognize in real life. If you're new here, I'm your host Michaela. Let's get into it. What's a horror film that left a lasting effect on you? Are you more of a slasher or psychological thriller kind of person? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Taking our 10th spot is Bill Skarsgard. Bill's most popular portrayal comes from Pennywise the Dancing Clown in both It movies, but specifically his first time on screen as Pennywise in 2017's Chapter 1. This job landed him on the map of incredible actors, and to this day, the role remains one of his greatest. The fact is most notable given original Pennywise actor Tim Curry's iconic performance as the first on-screen killer clown for the 1990 TV adapted run of Stephen King's skin-crawling novel. However, Bill's Pennywise is truly his own, added in full by over-the-top makeup effects and memorable costuming. The whole thing tied together results in one of horror's most distinctive performances of the past decade. The second installment from 2019 depicted Bill's return to the big screen for Chapter 2. In this one, the actor takes us on another journey with Pennywise, where the Losers Club are now adults, shocking audiences with the sheer humor, terror, viciousness, and pity within the film, all while never losing sight of Pennywise's essential absurdity. Most recently, fans may be shocked to discover that Bill was originally offered a different role in John Wick Chapter 4. During Total Film's 2023 preview issue, JW director Chad Stahelski discussed how he initially reached out to Bill for an entirely different part, only for Bill to reveal his interest in playing the Marquise. Though the Marquise's involvement in Chapter 4 is minor, the trailer indicates that lead character John Wick needs to go toe-to-toe with the Marquise if he hopes to rid himself of the burden piled on by his excommunicado status. Before we jump into number 9, like today's video if you're a horror movie fan. Taking our 9th spot is Bonnie Aarons. This actress was hired back in 2016 when The Conjuring 2 was in the works to play the demonic nun Valak for James Wan's widely successful supernatural franchise. Bonnie was said to have been perfect for the job according to reports. Of course, with how over-the-top Valak appears, the makeup artist played a large part in bringing the evil character to life. In 2018, The Nun saw a spin-off film series of its own, and most recently, Bonnie has been announced to be rejoining the lineup of actors to reprise her role for The Nun 2, currently awaiting a release date. Fans can be sure to prep themselves for protection as this wicked character returns to haunt silver screens, as during CinemaCon's 2022 event, production company Warner Bros. Released information of The Nun 2 being in development to follow up as the next installment of their Conjuring Universe franchise. Shortly after, James confirmed Valak's return to the upcoming film and took to Instagram to welcome Bonnie back through a few BTS images with the caption, "Nun 2 moving into production." Taking our 8th spot is Robert Englund. Robert landed the role of Freddy Krueger for the Nightmare on Elm Street series between 1985 to 2010. Robert's delivery of Freddy is without a doubt the best. Even more, this single role of Robert's was the most significant of his career, as he portrayed the lead character in all 8 movies. Although there are no recent updates on Roberts, Saving Advice published an article 5 years ago regarding how much Robert made as Freddy in his years. The elderly actor remains outside of the spotlight for the most part, however he's maintained a notable amount of wealth at a comfortable $14 million currently, where the majority of it comes from his Elm Street roles. As for the article, Robert's annual salary is approximately $1.8 million per year and can amount to much more if he obtains steady work. Of this starting amount, Robert receives a little under $400,000 straight from his endorsements. Taking our 7th spot is Javier Botet. Javier was the ghost Mama in the 2013 film of the same title. As of now, Javier has been tied to acting in Oscar Martin's first directorial feature, Amigo, a psychological thriller showcase with actor David Pareja, 2 on-screen stars who've teamed up in the past as comedians to transport their chemistry to the drama of the film. Oscar, alongside Javier and David, co-wrote the screenplay of the wintry psycho thriller that premiered over 3 years ago at Fantastic Fest. According to reports, the North American release is still sitting on a date to be given to fans. However, it's also been detailed to be worth the wait for enjoyers of the quote, restrained, small-scale yet harrowing suspense. Javier portrays a battered character named Javi in the film. Taking our 6th spot is Jack Nicholson. Jack made a stunning portrayal as The Shining's main character Jack Torrance in the 1980 film. Like a few others on this list, I'm sure you'll understand when I say no other actor could ever do this role justice as Jack did. If you ask literally anyone, Jack's casting was simply perfect. Not long ago, renowned actor Morgan Freeman dished on his experience working with Jack. Given Morgan's rep of being the best of the best, it may be surprising to know that he favors other actors. However, he hosts a whole list of stars he admires, one being veteran actor Jack. Of course, Jack is surely up there with Morgan in status as one of the best to ever do it. In 1985, Jack was questioned on his self-views as an actor, and he revealed, "I want to give in to the collaboration with the director because I don't want my work to be all the same. The more this can be done with comfort, the more variety my work has." Taking our 5th spot is Bonnie Morgan. Bonnie was the actress behind the Ring series, acting as Samara for the franchise between 2005 to 2007. The horror character is not the only iconic aspect though, because so is the actress. Nonetheless, this trained acrobat looks nothing like her role. Bonnie is a rather under-the-radar type of celebrity when it comes to her personal life, so there isn't much reported about this star. However, we do know that she keeps herself at a large distance from unwarranted controversies and rumors even now. There are no public speculations regarding her past relationships either. Some other works you can spot Bonnie in though are The Devil Inside, Fright Night, and Minority Report. Taking our 4th spot is Tobi Bell. Tobin acted as Saw's John Kramer in 2003. The line, "I want to play a game," can send chills down literally anyone's spine, similar to the timeless impact of Tobin's John portrayal for the Saw franchise. Outside of Saw, Tobin was featured in a few popular small screen series like Walker, Texas Ranger, and ER. Freshly announced, Saw 10 may just be bringing back another one of their OGs, Tobin, for the 10th installment, set to drop in theaters just in time for Halloween 2023. The previous announcement of Tobin's reprisal for the forthcoming horror flick also detailed the return of yet another original face, actress Shawnee Smith, who played Amanda Young in the majority of Saw's films. According to Deadline, Shawnee is circling her comeback to the iconic movie, but has not officially agreed to re-sign. However, if she does return to Lionsgate, this will be Shawnee's first Saw appearance since 2010's Saw 3D. Taking our 3rd spot is Tim Curry. Naturally, we couldn't make a top 10 list without the OG Pennywise. Tim portrayed the first on-screen It clown, the same one who resides in children's dreams, in 1990 for ABC's 2-part Tommy Lee Wallace directed and Lawrence D adapted psychological horror drama miniseries. A few years after this, the actor faced a major health crisis. However, suffering from a taxing stroke didn't stop him from continuing to use his legendary voice. The English star, popularly known for his additions to Home Alone 2 and The Rocky Horror Show, continued to snag roles and offer voiceovers in a multitude of projects, but many fans at the time weren't aware of his depleting health. As for his website's biography, Tim is currently located in LA, where he remains under physical and speech therapy on his road to recovery. His website also states, in addition to his performance career, Tim is known to enjoy property development and has developed several beautiful homes around Los Angeles. He's most recently popped up in the media on December 2021 when he made an appearance at Washington State Convention Center's Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle. According to IMDb, Tim provided narration for 2022's Fork film and is gearing up to lend his voice to the sci-fi animation Troll World Chronicles as Neo Crowfer the Deathbringer. Taking our 2nd spot is Tom Fitzpatrick. Tom is the actor who portrayed the Bride in Black for Insidious' 2nd and 3rd movies between 2013 to 2015. He's another iconic actor playing another iconic role under another iconic James Bond franchise, handed over to Leigh Whannell for the 3rd installment. To say the least, Tom looks distinctively different from his Parker Crane character in chapters 2 and 3 though. More so, the Frightening Bride was scarier for more fans than the creepy red demon. In 2021, Blood Disgusting dropped an article about Tom and his role, in which Tom shared surprisingly normal memories of his time portraying Parker for the sequels. During the sit-down, Tom revealed how he landed the part, gave details on his mindset for portraying such a jarring character, and dished some behind-the-scenes info regarding the film's creative process. Quote, "I have a very good agent and manager. In this case, it was my manager. She got me the audition and I read a beautiful scene. It was interesting to me as an actor. I didn't know the story. It was some guy in an elevator talking to a lady and she was apologizing for her little son being so noisy and upsetting me. The character would eventually become Parker, later revealed to be the Black Bride." Tom then broke down the scene in full and how he was able to apply the details of this to his character. However, he learned that the scene was axed from the film when released. Taking our 1st spot is Warwick Davis. Dwarf actor Warwick took on the part of the Leprechaun in the film series of the same name between 1993 to 2018. Warwick managed to leave audiences practically shaking in their boots, which may be surprising given the context of a murderous mythical creature. However, his work as the titular character is nothing short of great. As of late, Warwick can't hide his love for the Willow series' movie callbacks. Long after the film faded from the majority of the general public's mind, Warwick still holds on to hope that he'll be able to play the title character in some way once more. Following over a decade of discussions, the decision to have Willow finally return to small screens came through Disney+, and Warwick was literally the first on board for the process, dishing that the experience has been incredibly exciting for him. Warwick also explained his favorite part of the new series is how much respect it holds for the 1998 film. That's been today's WATN. Thanks for watching, friends.